take one, we're going to do a full run through. All cameras should be sunk on this.
Good morning, Facebook family and friends. Today is Tuesday. It is the 24th of April. The year is 2018. So, we live in Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I live in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot of my followers live here in Atlanta, Georgia. And let's just face it, the job market is not that great for many young men living here, moving here to the city. So a lot of these young men are having to take on alternative careers to earn money. And I'm just going to call that career, they're doing something that I don't necessarily approve of, but I understand. They're doing something, and I have quite a few friends who are doing this. And so I was sitting back thinking, I said, I was giving one of these young guys, he's 26, 27, 28, and he's doing this for a living now. He's very young. And I was giving him some guidance on what he should and should not be doing when going to meet his clients. So he's out there escorting. But for the sake of this video, we're going to refer to this as private dancing. These young men here in Atlanta are out they're privately dancing. Do a little something funny for a little bit of extra change. They're private dancers. That's how I would view this. They're private dancing for money. And any old music we'll do. Tina Turner, 1984, massive hit. For those of you who are around back then, they're probably about 14 years of age when the song came out. Huge hit for Tina Turner. It was off her album, Private Dancer.
All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces.
Private dance. I had to interrupt that video for a minute. That was FedEx bringing me a package over here, so I don't have to go out and private dance. You have these young men here in Atlanta in ages ranging from 18 on up to maybe my age. I just turned 48. And they're running around private dancing. And they do this for money. That's how they pay their bills. That's how they survive. And they have clients. I don't know how they meet these clients. Are here through various websites, various whatever. And they meet, for some private dance lessons. And then these clients, these particular clients they meet, they're young, old, married. I understand the reasons why these guys are doing it. I don't necessarily agree with the reasons why. But I'm going to lay down some rules today. For those of you who are out there private dancing, how you can private dance and safely get back home. One of the things when you're private dancing is you might want to make sure that you know the person you're dancing for. Somehow, some way, investigate that person before you go over there for these private dance lessons. So you might want to get their name and phone number. And if you get their phone number, you can take that phone number, stick it into Facebook or Instagram or Google that phone number. And that phone number will tell you who this person is. Sometimes if it's attached to a social media account like Facebook, you can take a phone number and put it through the search engine on Facebook. And if it's associated with an actual Facebook page, that page will show up and you can see who it is. And you find out the person you're about to go private dancing with really ain't named Sal. His real name is Mark. And he's married with 8 children living in Alpharetta. So now you know what you're dealing with. Kind of best to vet these individuals because you know you're not going to meet some psycho. There are some crazy people out here who, and like I said, I'm not saying that I approve of this. I'm just going to give you some suggestions so that when you do go out there doing your private dancing routine, that you can privately dance and get your ass back home back safely with the dollar bills you're supposed to be making for doing your private dancing. So after you're meeting your clients for private dancing, my suggestion is that you choose the hotel to meet at. Now, some people have already checked into a hotel. They may already be in one. So you got to watch your surroundings when going into these hotels. Do they have video cameras around? Look around. The camera could be very small. These days, you can take a little camera, hide it in something just like this. So because I had some friends who were private dancing for a living, and they were recorded giving out their private dance lessons. I saw this. And I've seen these videos get posted to social media and destroy these people's lives, so nobody knew these individuals were out were private dancers. Nobody knew. So be careful when you go to these hotels. Look around for recording devices, laptop cameras. It's kind of hard to spot these little small cameras today because they're everywhere. There's tiny little cameras that people put everywhere just to record people for their own devious purposes. So be careful of that. So look around your surroundings and then something. If a person's, just be careful when you go into. If you can choose your own hotel room and you get the hotel room, or y'all get to the hotel together and you all rent the room together, and you go in together. That might be a safer situation. That way no one has been in the hotel room before you hiding cameras. Even if you do go into the hotel room together and you went in the shower, putting your dance clothing on and all that stuff. You want to make sure that when you come back out prepared to do your dance routine, that person wasn't out there hiding something. Now, alcoholic beverages while dancing. Alcoholic beverages while private dancing should be a no-no, but I know it happens. My suggestion to anyone who's private dancing, bring your own flask of liquor. Damn, skip it. Bring your own bottle, bring your own flask, bring your own shit to them private dance lessons. Because otherwise you're going to end up drugged up and you're not going to remember none of that dance routine you had the night before. All you know is you're going to be limping like, what in the hell was I doing? Cirque du Soleil type shit in this damn room? What happened? Because they're going to drug your ass. Bring your own alcoholic beverages and drinks in your own bed in a sealed container that you only have access to. You sit drinking on your own, or you often keep a close eye on that too. Don't pour it in the cup. Keep it in your flask. Put your cup back on. Put it back on. Put it in your pocket. Don't pour it into no cup. Be sitting around drinking. If you're going to protect your juice that you're drinking and whatever you're drinking at your private dance lessons, I'm telling you, these people will drug you to get a little bit more dance lessons out of it. Some people feel like you dance better drugged. Ask Bill Cosby. So you definitely don't want to be in a situation where you're drugged and you're out of your mind. You have no clue how long you've been doing the cha-cha last night. You just wake up the next morning and say, all sore and shit. Like, damn, I must have did 18 hours with the cha-cha last night. Well, whatever dance moves you like to do when you're doing your private dance lessons. So, when you're private dancing, you want to make sure at all times that you are using prophylactics that are safe. You don't private dance raw. That don't happen. No private dance raw. I don't care how much money they paying extra. Because they will offer you extra if you decide, if you would do some private dancing raw. You don't want to do that, get involved in that bullshit. I know some people do private dancing raw. They make good money doing that shit. I don't suggest that to anyone. If you're going to be out there private dancing, you don't know who these people have been dancing with. Shit, they could have been dancing with somebody else an hour before you come along dancing with them. No. Your private dance lessons must always be safe. Safe private dance lessons, always. When you out there making your money, make sure that you get cash from these motherfuckers. Sometimes try to get it up front if you can. She paying for them damn dance sessions. You done got over there and danced your little heart out, and at the end of the day, they offer you $10. No, have them pay that dance fee up front to either in cash or some app or something that you trust, And if you can, you could, in some instances, you might be able to form a relationship with your clients, and you might be able to come back for repeated dance lessons. It might become a reoccurring thing where you have classes where you meet this person at the W Hotel for private dance lessons. So that might be something that's also beneficial, is to try to stick to the same routine of seeing the same people who enjoy your company and you enjoy their company, so y'all have y'all dancing and get your dancing on and everything's fine, and get on down the road to your next client to dance. Obviously, private dancing must be a very lucrative business in Atlanta, because I know a lot of folks who are doing it. Very handsome, attractive men are private dancing all over this damn town. And I'm just like, yo, you're a private dancer too? For the sake of this video, and YouTube and PG-13, we're referring to something else as private dancing, but they're really out there. If we're going to say it, it's private dancing. Got me? So, we're going to use Tina Turner's massive hit from 1984, one of my favorite songs, and we're going to use that as, we're going to use that song to describe what people are doing in this day and age. They're private dancers. They dance just for money, and any old music will do. They're a private dancer. And so, if this is what these people want to do for a living, if this is what they want to do, then do it right. Do a private dance where you don't have to worry about being harmed, hurt, or hurting anyone. And like the words say, you're a private dancer, dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. You don't think of them at all. You don't think of them as all the men come in these places, hotels. And the men are all the same, old white folks. And you don't look at their faces, old and crinkly. And you don't ask their names. They ain't telling it any damn way. You don't think of them as human. They're just a bunch of old white folks. You don't think of them at all. Sure don't. You just keep your mind on the money. I hope it's cash, dollar bills. You want it to be cash if you know, like I know. American Express and all that damn shit. Fuck that shit. Give me cash so I can get the hell on out this W Hotel on to my next dance appointment. Keep your eyes on the wall. I can imagine. They are keeping their eyes on the wall while their behinds are getting towed up. Doggy style. Okay. I get it. A lot of people want to do this for a living because it's easy money. It's easy money. You can make a killing out there private dancing. Tax free. The police ain't really bothering you. If you're comfortable dancing doing these dance sessions with practically anybody, and your only concern is the money you make, and I can imagine that there's good money out there in this income. You have a lot of wealthy people who moved into the Atlanta metropolitan area, mainly older people, mainly old white folks. I'm sure there are some black people that will pay for it. Hell, I might get to the day one day I may have to pay for it. How much is that private dancing lesson saying, son, young man? Let me take my teeth off and set it over here. I want to hurt my teeth during this last dance lesson. Yeah. When you get old, things don't always go the way you wanted to go. I have a sneaky suspicion the way my teeth are going. I'm gonna have some false dentures in there. I'm gonna try to get mine bolted into place though, like some other people I know. But just in case I have to have those removable ones, I know to put them in my case and send them to the side of the private dancer to steal my damn teeth. Be blackmailing me for my damn teeth. Hey, what happened to my damn teeth? You took my wallet and my teeth, you motherfucker. I can imagine how that would be. Yeah, private dancing is real popular right now. You got a lot of folks out here private dancing. I done met so many people, young folks out here private dancing, it's unreal. And I just sit back and I say, wow, they're handsome, attractive, gorgeous, beautiful, intelligent, college educated, but they're private dancing. They're private dancing here in Atlanta, New York, Miami, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles. I don't get it. I get it. job market is bad, and it's only going to get worse, particularly for African American men who lack certain skills. All these folks going to these liberal arts colleges to get these worthless degrees in counseling and human resources, going to be private dancing. You better get their ass to the gym. Come see me now. I got some supplements help you get into that gym. So when you go do your private dance, you at least look, you be at the top of one of the chosen ones for this work. A lot of folks going to be doing this. Y'all don't hear me. I'm sitting on the sidelines looking like this. I done met so many people who are doing this. So many people I personally know are doing this. The field is real crowded. There's some gorgeous people out there doing this. Beautiful people. Some I might pay a few dollars for. I say, wow, you doing? How much? But, hey, I know. I ain't got time to run around with that mess. But if you're going to be private dancing, like I say, keep an eye on, make sure you get cash if you can. Keep an eye on your drinks. And drugs. Okay, so that's another thing I want to talk about. Party. We got a methamphetamine problem that's huge sweeping through Atlanta. A lot of these clients, when you come for private dance sessions, they want you to bring the party with them, or they may have some party stuff there too. They want you to do Tina, meth, coke, whatever with them. Now, I wouldn't suggest it. I personally would not do that. Not in a private dance lesson. But I do understand that some private dancers need something to take the edge off so that they can complete their dance session that day. So I understand. For some people, that's the only option they have is to do something extracurricular. Meth, Tina, that's a dangerous path. Methamphetamine is sweeping through Atlanta. It is probably one of the most addictive drugs on planet Earth. But I also hear that some people are using meth because it helps them to maintain strong sexual behavior, so they can keep their penis erect or stay that this Tina helps them to stay sexually aroused. Better than Viagra. And I would know I use some Viagra from time to time. Okay, I use a lot. Love me some Viagra. But I ain't never did no Tina meth. That's a path. I'm not really ready to go down at 50 years of age. Now when I hit my 70s, I ain't got shit to do. Got money to burn on my beachfront house out in the villa out there, and I got some young tenderloins hanging around me, my flock of private dancers. Then I might try something like that, but that's a long way to go. So, just if you're going out to do these private dance sessions, when you're out there with your clients, I strongly suggest to try to avoid those party type drugs if you can. If you do decide to go down there, bring your own party, to bring your own Tina to the party. Don't use theirs. And don't let them inject you with shit. No way. Again, these are just my suggestions. And now I'm not advocating for people to go out there and private dance. They're going to do it any damn way. For people to do, they do it as we speak. So I'm not advocating or telling people to, not to, or do for, or whatever. Because it's not me. It's not my life. I can only speak for Walter. It's not for me. And I can assure you, don't nobody want to see my old aunts private dance. No, they want some young, sweet, tender. They don't want me. I'm not the type of private dancer they want to see. I can assure you that. So if I haven't decided to get into that private dance career, sure, my ass would be, I'd be struggling around there. I have some clients who make as much as $300 to $500 a day. Private dancing. I get it. I understand. I get it. I'm not condemning or judging nobody. Do what you got to do. If you're comfortable with it and you're happy with it and that's your decision, run with it. Just be careful. Listen to these rules I just gave you about the drugs, the drinking, the hotels, they got some video cameras and surveillance. Find out who you want to go meet, take their phone number and Google it. Send it through Facebook, Instagram, whatever other WhatsApp, whatever they got out there. Find out who this person is. Try to meet that person someplace else before you go to the spot for the private dancing, if possible. Get to know who this person is. before you go do those private dance lessons, if you can. Those are my suggestions. I mean, if I was doing that, that's what I would be doing. I hope that this kind of helps you all understand this. You know, it's what people do for a living. They're private dancers. They dance just for money. And any old music will do. If you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. Today it is Tuesday, April 24th, the year is 2018. Just get ready to go and finish celebrating my 48th birthday. I've been the 7th birthday every week now. But a friend of mine who's out of town and my birthday's back, we're supposed to be going to get breakfast, lunch, or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you like my videos, click like, share them with family members and friends. And I'm out of here and enjoy your Tuesday. Tuesday the 24th, 2018.
This is a take one. We're going to do a full run through. All cameras should be sunk on this